today's session is the part modeling. So in the previous videos we have learned the Autodesk, AutoCAD, and here from this video onwards we will be learning Fusion. So here we have the drawing area. So we shall start with the diagram. So this is a part model. First we have to draw the rectangular base. So the length of the rectangular base is 80 plus 20 plus 20, which is 120. So first of all, in Fusion we have to select the plane. So the main difference is in AutoCAD, the thing is you can draw the sketch to 2D and then finally only you can convert it into 3D. So that is the basic diagram, mechanical drawing thing. And here in Fusion, if you see, minute by minute you can change to 2D and 3D. So if you want to see the diagram in 2D, you can draw it in 2D. If you want to draw it in 3D, you can draw it and see. So that is the main difference. So this is totally an advanced one. So this is a workspace. So here you have to select create sketch. So where you can draw the sketches. So if you go to this solid tab, you can view all the solid models for the sketches. So that is the main difference between Fusion and AutoCAD. So in AutoCAD you can't see all these things. So whatever progress you do in Fusion, that will be recorded here, and that previous stage you can go and view and see. So as like the computer, as like the files, you can go and view and see that stage of your path model. But that is not possible in AutoCAD, which is a very basic one. So for every beginner, first they will be learning the AutoCAD only, and then only they will go and learn Fusion. Okay. So this is the model which we are going to do today. We shall draw a rectangle. In rectangle, we have three options. So one is the 2-point rectangle, 3-point rectangle, and center rectangle. So now we are going to select the center rectangle, and we are drawing the rectangle. So dimension of this one is 120, and this one is 80. So the main difference is in AutoCAD, what you will do, you will give the dimension and you will draw the diagram, right? So here you can draw the diagram randomly, and then you can select the dimension here and you can give the dimension here. Based on that, the diagram will update automatically. Okay. So first we have drawn the sketch, which is nothing but a rectangle. Now I am going to convert this into a model, okay, a solid model, for which I have to extrude. So what is extrude? Yes, converting 2D to 3D, or it's like extending something. So what does this arrow mean? Yes. So if I want the extension in the upward direction, I will be having the arrow mark in the upward side. If I want to extend in the downward direction, I can even drag it down, and the arrow mark will go downwards. Okay. So now I have to extend it for 15 dimension. So 15. So if you want to give it in the downward direction, you have to give minus, which means that it is negative and it is going in the downward side. Okay. If you want to give it the positive or upwards, means you can give positive. Okay. So here 15 is the dimension. We have drawn the plane, rectangular plane. Okay. Yeah. So next, the thing which we have to draw is the circle. Okay. For which I am selecting the plane. I am going to 2D mode again. Okay. I am selecting the plane. So we are in the top plane. So now I am going to draw two circles. One circle is of dimension 80. Another circle is of dimension 60. Okay. So 2D part is done. So now we have to move on to 3D part. So what is the extension here? Yes, 20 is the extension here. So I'm typing as E, which means extrude. So how much height I have to extrude? 20 dimension. I'm typing it there in the dialog box. So I'm giving it. So which part I have to extend or extrude? That one I have to select, and then I have to give the dimension. So 20 I have given, and we have got the diagram. Okay. So extrude, yeah. So whenever you complete the diagram, you have to give finish sketch. Only then you can convert the 2D into 3D easily. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we have got the part model. One more circle we can draw. So that is of dimension 60. Then we are moving to finish the sketch. So even in the extrude option itself, if we want to cut, we can do the cut option. Okay. So I hope you would have learned from the video. See you in the next one. Until then, it's bye-bye from Radhika.